Big shout out to Business Friends for bringing together 9 Friends startups, which will be covering topics such as energy efficiency, power management, software interfaces, sensing tech, and ICT cybersecurity. Now, let's check out what they have in store for us. Please welcome Business Friends.
Hello, hello. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the French Tech Pitch. So my name is Romain. I work at Business France in Paris. I'm in charge of IoT, robotic, hardware, and fintech in Paris.
And hello, everyone. My name is Wayne. Sorry for my voice, but I am working in Business France Taiwan, and I'm the Senior Trade Advisor for Tech and Industries.
So before we kick off the presentation, I would like to introduce Business France and what is La French Tech. So Business France is a public agency, supports the internationalization of the French economy. We aim to connect the French company to international opportunities, to accelerate the development in different countries, and help them to succeed in this process. For example, in 2023, we have supported 27,000 companies all around the world. Also, we organize a French delegation in different countries, in different trade shows, like the CES in Las Vegas, like the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, and of course, in Taiwan, in Taipei, on InnoVEX Computex with 9 companies. So the next slide is about about La French Tech. So La French Tech is a government initiative to support the growth of the French ecosystem. It brings together founders, startups, VC, CEO, community builders in France and all around the world. You can already see that in InnoVEX on the French booth with our 9 companies. And don't forget to visit our company before the end of the show. So thank you.
So indeed, this year we have 9 companies in the French Pavilion. So AMI, Dracula Technologies, Energysquare, ITEN, Lumiscaphe, Music Unit, Nanomade, SEALSQ, and WISE Integration. And we can see that these companies cover a variety of different subjects that are very important for the tech world right now, including energy efficiency and power supply, technologies for hardware integration, software interfaces, as well as cybersecurity. So without further ado, let's welcome the first company of the day, which is WISE Integration, a startup proposing power IC using gallium nitride, or GaN, for different types of applications, such as consumer, e-mobility, or industrial use. Let's welcome Mr. Florian Couvin, VP and co-founder of WISE Integration.
Okay, thank you. So I'm Florian Couvin, co-founder of WISE Integration. So we are a French tech company based in France and in Taiwan. We have a team in Taiwan, an office in Taiwan. And we are in the power electronics industry, and we are a fabless company. So what we are addressing in terms of challenges is capacity, fast charging, and energy efficiency for power conversion, AC to DC power converter. And actually, our aim is to make them more compact, more efficient, and more fast. We don't build power supply and we don't sell power supply. We are building the 2 key components inside, which are semiconductor, to make them more compact and more efficient at system level. We are building the 2 key components inside, which are the controller and switches, what I call the brain and the muscle of the power supplies. We are building demo boards to prove that our 2 key components are working at system level. But anyway, what we are building in terms of product portfolio is a WISE GaN. So this is a gallium nitride power IC, so semiconductor. We are designing the semiconductor. We are outsourcing the manufacturing using TSMC foundry, of course, in Taiwan. And WiseWare is the new digital controller. This is high frequency switching capability in order to switch our WISE GaN perfectly, and using high-frequency switching of the whole power system. This is enabling our customers, ODM, to build more compact and more efficient power supplies for power range from 100 watt up to few kilowatts application. These are the 4 main markets that we are targeting right now. At this moment, we are focused on consumer applications to target the most compact adapters for mobile devices such as smartphone, laptop, and also targeting monitor and TV power supply. And we are moving on rapidly to higher power applications, up to few kilowatts applications, especially for data center industry, because right now the most energy demand are craving, especially for AI server, which are requesting more and more energy. So our ODM needs to supply this kind of energy, and we are bringing, thanks to our two key components inside, more power inside the rack of power supply. Today, ODM are building, let's say, 1 kilowatt power supply for server. Tomorrow, there will be 5 kilowatts inside the same form factor. And we are here to promote our device and products in Asia, especially Taiwan, because most of our big ODMs are located in Taiwan. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Florian, for your presentation, and of course, the overview of voice integration technology. And next up, we actually have SEALSQ, which is a company addressing subjects regarding especially cybersecurity. So SEALSQ develops the next generation of quantum-resistant semiconductors and also provides different trust-related services such as public key infrastructure. So for today, Mr. Will Pan, APAC Field Application Manager from SEALSQ, will be able to present to us in more detail, of course, what SEALSQ proposes for cybersecurity. Let's welcome Will Pan.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'm Will Pan, located in Taiwan to support the full Asia area. Like our company from Europe, from US, and manufacturer in China. So we are SEALSQ. Actually, we are sub-company of WISE-Key. Previously, this year, we joined the same show. Our name is WISE-Key. This year, we have a new brand name, it's SEALSQ. So our headquarters, actually, you can see, we have many long period to provide the trust service based on the WISE-Key's name. But now we have SEALSQ. So we are located in Geneva, have a very secure infrastructure to provide the PKI service, to provide to issue the secure identity for people, for server, for now it's for IoT device, even for major smart home device. This is what our core business, to provide the trust, the secure service for everyone. Yeah. So we also have the secure element. It's the hardware, secure hardware, secure chip to protect your secure identity. Because the main reason is the more and more cyber security regulation is asking you to protect your identity securely. And our secure chip actually is designed based on the payment card requirement. So it's very secure. You can use it like a payment card directly. Yeah, so we're using the same standard, the same secure requirement to protect your identity for your digital, like the smart home, your environment. Yeah, so like our SEALSQ, this year we founded, and this year we have the Nasdaq stock announcement. Okay. So again, we providing the secure element is the 5th certified. We prove, okay, this is the secure chip. Everyone can trust it. Also, we provide the PKI, the certificate based on Geneva. The infrastructure also is certified by many of cybersecurity requirements. So we also combine them together to provide a total solution, have identity and a secure carrier to protect it, then embedded with your device. There is a turnkey solution for all of our customers to help them to engage with the new requirement from cybersecurity world. So the next generation, we also developing the post-quantum algorithm secure chip. Yeah, this will be ready end of this year, and we can start to support our customer from next year. Yeah, thank you.
Once again, thank you very much, Will, for your presentation about SEALSQ. As you can see, they propose digital controllers for cybersecurity. So if you're interested in that, don't hesitate to reach out to them. Our next company that's going to be on stage is Nanomade, which is a company that's participating the very first time in the French Pavilion at InnoVEX. Nanomade proposes touch sensors that are ultra-thin and ultra-sensitive for a variety of different applications. So let's welcome the CEO of Nanomade, Mr. Jean-Claude Rassou, on stage to present more in detail.
Hello, my name is Jean-Claude Rassou, and I'm the founder, one of the founders of Nanomade. We are located in the south of France, in Toulouse area. And basically, yes, we are actually doing sensors that are actually quantum sensors that enable measuring deformation, and it's actually the solution that is the most sensitive in the market today. We can really measure any kind of deformation on any object. So this enables us to take any object, any 3D form, any material, whether it's wood, leather, metal, whatever you want. And with our technology, we are able to transform the object in order for it to sense and generate data. Really what makes the difference with our technology is the fact that it's, as I said, very sensitive. It's 85 more sensitive than a classical strain gauge. That's really huge. And also it's flexible and transparent. And really, this technology opens new fields for a lot of applications. So these are some examples of our sensors, different shapes, and huge number of applications. And actually, we obviously do the sensor. We can do the electronics and the software also that goes with that. And we are using printing technology, so that's why we are able to do high volume with classical printing technologies. Our key focus market today, it's whatever we call human-machine interface. Any object, like here, you have an electronic cigarette that is purely in metal. It's very complicated to do touch function with metallic object, and we can do that. You can do swipes, pressure, etc. And the good thing with that kind of object is that you can keep the pure metal, no plastic insert inside. It's pure metal. It could be pure wood, pure leather, whatever. The other thing that we are doing, and we have the demo here, is the fact that it's so sensitive that if you put the sensor under a foam, under 10 centimeters of foam of mattress or seat, we are able to measure the micro deformation of your body, which enable the fact that we can measure all your heart dynamics, your heart rate, and what we call the HRV, which is the heart rate variation, which enable us to not only measure your heart rate, but also your fatigue, and if you are going to sleep in 20 minutes or not, and your level of stress. So just by you sitting on a chair. And we also have the breathe information, what's your breathe rate also, and we can build a whole information on your health just because you are sitting or lying on a bed. And then we do also structure deformation, which is basically some people are in the aerospace industry putting the sensor in landing gear, and each time the airplane will land, we can measure the level of effort on the object and make preventive maintenance. And that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jean-Claude, for your presentation. And of course, if you're an actor in one of the 3 different domains that Jean-Claude mentioned, really, please don't hesitate to reach out to him at the French Pavilion. And he also has some different demonstrations to show you. And the next company in our pitch is Music Unit. So Music Unit is traditionally, of course, a music studio, but it has evolved to become way more than that. And they have invented or developed a new 3D audio universal format, but also a free 6-dimensional, 6 degree of freedom, headset for different usages. So let's welcome Mr. Martin Antifon, the CTO of Music Unit, on stage.
Hi, thank you, Wayne. So he already said everything. So I'm Martin, the CTO of Music Unit, a sound and music creation studio based in Paris, founded in 2004 and specialized in 3D audio. So with the emergence of new production techniques and new formats such as Dolby Atmos, Audio Vivid, MPEG-H, and more recently HiAMF, the standard listening mode is shifting from stereo to 3D audio. 3D audio, also known as spatial audio, allows listeners to listen and to hear sounds from all around their head, plunging them into a whole new experience. This is what happened in the Apple AirPods, but also more recently, Bose, Sony, Sonos released headphones with spatial audio functionality. The problem with those technology is that 3D audio can be listened with those headphones through binaural technology that most of the case degrade the sound quality. So it leads that often the sound experience is inferior to listen to a regular stereo file. But 80% of the Generation Z is willing to pay for immersive audio. So that's why we developed MyBinos. So MyBinos is a binaural synthesis technology that has been developed for more than 10 years in a collaborative work between big French institutions such as the École Polytechnique, which is a military school of France, the Conservatoire National of Music of Paris under the tutorship of the CNRS, which is the National Research Center, and of course, recently, Music Unit. And this technology offers a better user acceptance, a better audio quality, a better source localization, and a binaural that is 100% compatible on loudspeakers. This technology has been recently implemented in a partnership with an Austrian company called News Digital in a product called the Sonic HR, which is a 6DOF headphones, which is totally autonomous. Basically, this is an audio guide for high-quality immersive content designed for museum, and it allows visitors to walk around the wall building and having sounds localized with 10 centimeters of accuracy. So MyBinos is under licensing model revenue, so please visit us at our booth to have the chance to try out with us MyBinos and the Sonic HR. Thank you. 谢谢.
So thank you very much, Martin, for your presentation. We really do hope that we can see music unit solutions very quickly in different museums, art centers for more immersive experience. And next up, we also have another company in the French delegation this year really focusing more on software solutions for different industrial players. And this company is Lumiscaphe, proposing different 3D rendering solutions. So let's welcome Mr. Paxton Cho, Country Manager, for your 4 minutes on stage.
Thank you, Wen. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paxton, and I am country manager in mainland China and come from Lumiscaphe. We are majoring in 3D graphic rendering technology, and I will present our new technology in AI rendering for everybody. Our new technology is the name is the Lumiscaphe Repeater. It's a AI rendering. So please see the right picture. You can see our logo. Lumiscaphe is inside in the middle, and we can integrate each of the 3D software. For example, 3D Max, Maya, Unity, Unreal, and CATIA, SolidWorks. Each of the 3D model we can integrate in our software, and then we can go to the AI rendering. It's a automatic rendering. For example, if you have a 3D car model and input our web render server, and then provide you can prepare a material library and separate different layer and it's automatically integrate each of the material in each of the part. Finally, you can get a very, very good rendering picture. It's automatically, you can, in very, very short time, to rendering, for example, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, you can get 4K high quality rendering solution. So I can show you our finally rendering picture. This is, we do the project for Renault. And Renault, they have a digital showroom in Champs-Élysées. They have a showroom and demo their prototype car and auto, and they also have a digital room and show each of each of their car. So, for example, you can use a touch screen and to choose what you want and see the color and texture and the material in this car. And because in the showroom, the area issue, they cannot provide each of the color in each of the car. So that means if you're using the digital showroom, you can show everything you want. So this is our new technology in AI rendering, quickly and very soon to get the 3D solution. So, and thank you. This is my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paxton. We hope that also Lumiscaphe can meet up with a lot of potential partners and clients, of course, within this show. Our next company is ITEN, which is a company that's developed and manufacturing rechargeable micro batteries that are eco-friendly. And what's really important and very notable is that the company won a CS Best of Innovation Award this year, 2024, in, of course, the very famous CS Las Vegas. So let's welcome Mr. Alain Juton, VP Sales and Business Development of ITEN, to tell us more about the magic of their micro batteries.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So as Wayne said, we are a manufacturer of solid-state rechargeable batteries. But before starting this presentation, let me share some discussions we had with customers when the company was created almost 12 years ago. We had discussions with companies in the field of computing, and they have been looking for a very long time for alternative solutions to the coin cell and primary batteries, especially when they were looking for backupping real-time clocks, microcontrollers, or memories in case of power loss. They were looking for really small-size batteries, eco-friendly batteries, and batteries which wouldn't fall into many regulations for shipment. We had also some discussions with wireless sensors company, and they had similar problems. They were looking for solutions of batteries which could enable make them their systems much smaller, eco-friendly, and fully autonomous, and possibly with combination with the energy harvesters. You will have some presentation later on about this. And the conclusions of these discussions were really that there was a demand for powerful and eco-friendly batteries. And this is exactly what ITEN does. We are a manufacturer of solid-state batteries, rechargeable. These batteries have capacities ranging from 150 microamp to a few milliamp hour, and they are fully ceramic, so totally solid. There is no risk of explosion or thermal runaway. They are totally safe. They are fully eco-friendly because you don't need to recycle these batteries. You just throw them away like a microcontroller or a memory at the end of life of your system. They don't fall under any regulation for transportation, so it's very easy to ship them in your electronic systems. And they have two main features, despite the small size. You see the size of 5 by 3 by 1.6 millimeter. But beyond this, the batteries have two main features. One is that they can recharge very quickly. You can recharge 80% of the battery capacity in 7 or 8 minutes. You can recharge it like a capacitor with a constant voltage. And the second main feature is that you have a really powerful battery. They have C rates of more than 100. It means that very small capacity can deliver very high currents. The main applications of these batteries are, of course, I mentioned it before, backup in case of power loss, to back up real-time clocks, microcontrollers, and memories. But we can also power, because the batteries are powerful, we can also power assist some primary batteries. We can be also combined with energy harvesters to make systems autonomous, like tags, sensor data loggers, trackers, remote controllers, and many, many different applications. But we can also be a standalone solution in active pens or similar applications in smart cards for access control, because we can use the fact that the battery can be recharged very quickly. A few words about our company. Our company has been created in 2011. We own 300 patents on this technology. We have a first production site running with a production capacity of 30 million pieces per year. And we will set up soon a second fab, which will be able to mass produce more than a few hundreds million pieces per year. The future of our company is really that we will develop much larger battery capacities in the future, and we will have also a company battery technology which will be really featuring very high energy density, because we speak of more than 1,000 watt-hour per liter. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Alain, for your presentation. So we really do hope that we can see a lot of different applications of different products, including already the technology, the micro batteries of ITEN, which are eco-friendly and, of course, corresponding to the needs of different actors. So the next company, also in the area of power supply, is Energysquare, a company that proposes conductive wireless charging, which is patented, of course, with minimal energy loss and also the capacity of charging multiple devices at the same time. So today we have Mr. Homandoni, the head of business development of Energysquare, on stage. Let's welcome him.
Thank you, Wen. I'm not working for ITEN, but it's a very great company. Thank you for your presentation. We can collaborate. So Energysquare is, as you know, a French company. We are based in Paris. We have also, a bureau in Taipei for supporting ODMs and OEMs for manufacturing their product to the mass production. What we've developed at Energysquare is a contact-based technology that allows to reach some expectations for wireless charging or cable charging that have not been reached and won't be reached with RF, like 97% of power transfer efficiency. Cost effective, integrating our technology into a laptop, for example, is around $1, a bill of material. For charging mat, around $5, for example. So it's quite difficult to compete. Free positioning means on a wall surface you'll be able to charge any USB device at full charge, fast speed, wherever you put it on the charging mat. It could be a laptop just next, to a headset at 5 volts. There is no issue about that. We are dealing with polarity and the power, accurate power for this device. Our technology is so small that we can integrate it in the e-cigarette too. We have been working on this kind of project too. So there is no issue about your form factor. You don't have to redesign your product. It's very easy to do that. And this is multi-charging. It means that on the same, as I said, you can charge on a full surface, different device at full speed, whatever is the voltage. So you don't have to get what we call technology for human and for the workplace, and also for the gaming environment, for equality, of course, and accessibility for everyone. So here are the use case, as you can see. So the workspace, we have been working with Lenovo for 3 generations of products. So the last one is a wireless dock. This is the first of its kind in the world. So it may charge in the meantime of the wireless display at 2.4K. It was a collaboration with a company called Synaptics. So we worked all together to make this possible. on this field, on the wireless dock, we are also working and exploring some new solution like a Wi-Fi 7 with some company like Intel or Qualcomm to respond to this scenario. It will be certainly much cheaper to integrate, and the bandwidth, I don't know, for the Wi-Fi 7 is 36 gigabytes. So our two technologies combined will offer this ergonomics as efficiency in the workspace and productivity for the corporation, of course. We are working also for the education, for charging any Chromebook, for example. You got inventory because we do collect data on charging of each device charging on the surface. So you'll be able to get inventory, charging cycle issues. So for IT administrators or even the teachers, it will be easier to manage or monitor the learners. So I already spoke about that, so we don't care. So what we have to know also is that we've built an industry alliance around our technology. We got 17 stakeholders like large brand laptop manufacturers, accessories manufacturers, also semiconductor manufacturers and ODMs that are our partners. So we can not disclose the OEMs, but for example, the ODM we are working with Luxury ICT, Action Star, Goodway, BizLink. So you can work directly with these large ODMs or with us, to make product available on the market and to get the best efficiency ergonomics way to use it for your end users and for the corporations. So thank you very much for your time, and feel free to meet me. Bye bye. Thank you, Business France. We love you.
Thank you very much, Romain, for the presentation. We're coming close to the end of the pitch session, but we still have two more companies that would be upstage to present. The next company, we're still in the power supply or energy efficiency field, but we're talking about now photovoltaic modules, organic ones that could capture ambient light. And this technology is proposed by Dracula Technologies. So today, let's welcome Mr. Jérôme Vernet, VP Sales of the company, to tell us more.
Thanks, Wayne. Hi, everyone. So let's start with Dracula Technology. Thanks, Alain. He mentioned already many things regarding energy harvesting and the trouble we are facing about traditional batteries, so primary batteries. So what we do at Dracula Technology, we develop a product, a technology named Layer, which is OPV, organic photovoltaic. We generate energy from ambient light, natural, artificial, direct, indirect light. So please come to see us. We'll let you know more about the product itself. So what is important to consider, this is that today, the current solutions are unsustainable for the long term to power traditional electronics. If we consider batteries, 15 billion are thrown away every year, 78 million a day. So it's just, and we cannot accept that, and we have to find, let's say, alternatives and options. Total cost of ownership. When we mention about the cost of price to traditional batteries, sure, it's cheaper. But what happens if you have to change them quite often, if it's related to your application? So it will not be the price of the battery itself, but it will be the total cost of ownership that will be relevant and important. Also today, what's important? Data. Everybody wants to get data every time, everywhere. If you have a power loss, you will be able maybe not to get your data anymore. So what's the benefit of the product if you don't be able to share this with what you're looking for? And lastly, also, Alain mentioned that, regulation. Regulation in the near future, disposal battery will not be allowed anymore. So that's why with our technology, we can replace any kind of traditional batteries, primary, would say coin cell, AA, AAAs. Also, the challenges that we are facing. So as I said, we all want to extend the number of IoTs, beacon, smart tag, spread around the world. But if we do it in a regular way, it's not feasible using this kind of traditional technology based with primary batteries. Energy harvesting are ready. So we have the storage element, we have the harvester. So with Dracula, this is the light. We also have the vibration, we have the thermical one. So many other options to harvest surrounding available energy free of charge. EU regulation starting, maybe some other continent and some other country will follow up, finding new option to go greener, and that's also something important. So for all that, so we develop Layer. Layer, it's made by inkjet printing. The benefit in jet printing allows us to make any kind of shape and design. You can see here we have done our logo. So that could be your logo that could power your device. So it's very thin, fully recyclable. That means it's only made with carbon-based product, no rare earths, no heavy metals inside. It works with extreme low light. That means when you consider traditional solar cells, they start with 10, 20, 30 or 40,000 lux. With our technology, we start as low as 50 lux, which is a very dark place. Reason of the name for Dracula. It works fine too. And the other very interesting things, we speak about lifespan. Lifespan is about 8 to 10 years for traditional indoor application. The application, they are mostly related to smart home, smart building, any kind of remote control also, it's also important, any kind of asset trackers, beaconing, any kind of low power electronics, we can power it. Keep in mind, everything you already use, traditional AA, AAA coin cell batteries or even lithium battery, could be powered using surrounding light. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jérôme, for the explanation. Indeed, the name is very fitting, Dracula Technologies, but luckily harvests ambient light and nothing else. Last but not least, we have our last presenter today from AMI, Advanced Magnetic Interaction, which is a company that has patented technology to detect a magnet in a 3D positions for a lot of different types of applications without electronics embedded. So today we have the CMO of AMI, Mr. Christian Bang, with us today to present to us their technology. Let's welcome Christian.
Hello, I'm Christian. Nice to meet you all. I'm here to discuss with you the world of interactions. So basically how we do interact with digital on a daily basis. So what our technology does is basically reinventing the way we interact with technologies. Basically enriching the interactions by using real objects that we are using on a daily basis. So how it works, I don't want to get too complicated with the technology, but basically what we do is we're using a matrix of sensors called magnetometers. Magnetometers are very cheap sensors that we have in all our mobile phones for the GPS capability. They're very cheap, off-the-shelf sensors. So basically we're using this matrix, and basically through the algorithm that we have developed, which is basically our IP, we have over 150 patents for this technology. What we do is basically detecting the position in 3D of an object which is a permanent magnet, and then basically this is being processed by the algorithm, and it defines the use case that we will be featuring. So that's the way the technology works. So what it means, and these are demos that we are showcasing on our booth. And because obviously our technology is about interacting and interactions with digital, the best way to discover what we do is basically to visit our booth to test that. But just to give you a flavor of what we do, we have a demo which allows you to paint with a real brush on a display. That's a very unique experience. We're also able to do calligraphy with a real brush, which speaks obviously for the Asian market. We do also provide so-called spatial interactions with display using a camera or a flashlight that provides AR sorts of interactions with a display, but without wearing the goggles. There are also experiences such as drawing with a real pencil on the surface, and everything you draw with a real pencil on paper gets captured digitally, instantly. Same thing with calligraphy, but also playing with real toys, three-dimensionally with video games. So that's basically just a flavor of the sorts of demos that are being featured on our website. Now, obviously, a technology is a great thing, but the question we're getting very often is, where can we see your technology being used? There are two big products, major products that have been already marketed. One is Tori, which was developed with Bandai Namco Entertainment of Japan, the big video game editor. Tori won a number of CES awards and is already available on the market. And the second product is a product called Repaper, which is the only pencil and paper graphics tablet for creatives that is available on the market. And this product also won a number of awards internationally. So to make long stories short, as I said, the best way to discover what we do is to come and visit us at our booth and basically experience these new ways of interacting with digital. Thank you very much.
So with the end of AMI's presentation, that marks also the end of the French Tech demo pitch. So here is the catalog of the whole French delegation. So please don't hesitate to scan the QR code, and also please don't hesitate to meet everyone at the French Pavilion here in InnoVEX in Computex Taipei 2024. And we are at the booth S0215A, right close to the center of Zone S. So once again, thank you all for your participation. Thanks to all of our companies, and we'll see you next year. Thank you.